Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Yes, not a normal day stream for me. For those that know, we're gonna let some people roll in before we get going. Of course. Uh, Hopefully, you guys are all having a great day so far. Hopefully, better than mine. Cause I'm telling you, this water. Ugh. Guys, thank you for the follow. Folksmate, Le, and Shixum. Thank you for the follow. Truly, truly appreciate that. Yeah, we are starting off early today, of course, because it is definitely not my normal day. Nate's PC is still down, so I'm taking over for Nate today. Hopefully, you guys understand that. He kind of fried his computer a little bit. Power supply went, which took some other pieces of his PC, so he is down and out, unfortunately. Now, like I said, we're gonna let some people roll in, but we should have smooth sailing today. A new iPhone today, so yeah, it happens. I mean, it's always my fear is if the power supply will go, you can always have the risk of it taking other pieces or components. So it is a risk. It's kind of why I kind of rebuild my PC at least every year and a half, 2 years. I'm always upgrading. Even though I have the test bench in the back, the test bench I don't think could handle all the streaming stress I would do. So yeah, it's happened to all of us. I mean, I've had power supplies go and take the whole PC out. In fact, I've had a power supply go and it took my monitor out instead, which was crazy. But yeah, those things it happens. He should have it. I mean, he did get a new power supply. The power supply didn't fix his issues, so and his board won't post whatsoever. So it took other stuff. Hopefully, he'll be back up and running with the next couple days, depending on how quick he can get parts. He does live in the middle of nowhere. So, one of the things. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for being here. We're going to pop over scenes, of course. I'm going to hope I don't sneeze. I was just outside. The first product up, guys, is the V-Copter, the Falcon, guys. This Falcon V-Copter drone is just phenomenally amazing. Now, I'm going to show you the video I was given. I wished I had the video for the drone flight of the drone itself. You guys would be blown away with that. But we're going to show you guys this video first.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you some footage from the V-Copter Falcon drone by Zero Zero Robotics.
Maybe this is the one.
This is an absolutely amazing drone. It is so fun to fly. It
Maybe
has
have the right
amazing
video.
picture quality, and it's just one of the best drones, if not the best drone I've ever used. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and jump over to some footage from
You guys are
going
gonna
to
love
so
this.
you guys can see how awesome this thing works and how good the camera is on it. So I hope you guys enjoy.
It was the good one. Like I said, as you guys can see, Nate lives in the middle of nowhere, really. So getting PC parts is kind of a little bit hectic for him.
So one of the coolest features that this drone has is an auto follow feature. This drone will actually follow you without you even moving the controller, so enjoy this clip. So as you guys can see here, the V-Copter Falcon by 00 Robotics is incredible. It takes absolutely stunning video. It's so easy to get set up. If you guys have been looking for a new drone, definitely check this out. I will see you guys on the next video, and thank you so much.
So that is the V-Copter. As you can see, a very nice drone, guys. If you need one, there is your great option. And I mean, it's not badly priced for all the amount of options it has, plus the 50-minute battery life of flight time. It's just amazing. Oh, now we're gonna pop over to the AirMate air circulation fan, and I'm gonna hope I don't sneeze. Oh, another Nate video.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome AirMate air circulator fan. I already went ahead and got this unboxed off camera just because there really wasn't a lot to be said about the unboxing. As you guys can see right here, you're going to get the fan itself, which is in this nice,
Anybody want
awesome
some gummies?
gloss black finish.
I'm
As you
willing to
guys
share
can
some
see right
dino
there,
gummies.
it's a very compact fan too, but it has a ton of features. Also, you are going to get a little remote on the inside that is going to give you controls such as fan speed, timer, and the oscillation feature. So, and then the next thing you're going to get is this little user manual. Now, the user manual, you
That's
really
my
don't need this
breakfast.
just because there's not a lot to be said about this or how to get it
Sad.
set up. So I'm going to show you guys around this a little bit. Like I said before, you guys can see that it's in this awesome
kind of
gloss
cool
black
shape.
finish that you guys can see all the way around it. Looks really nice. One of the cool things about this is normally with gloss black, I'm not a big fan of it because it usually shows fingerprints, but you can touch this one all you want and it does not show fingerprints. So whatever coating or whatever material that they use to make this definitely doesn't show those
Or
fingerprints.
his hands aren't oily
Continuing
at
on,
the
you
time.
guys are going to see right here on top, you're going to have a ton of controls. So on
touch
top, you're going to
control,
have
too.
your power, you're going to have fan speed, your timer function, and the timer function is really cool because it comes with a lot of presets. So one of the presets is 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, and 8 hours. So you're definitely going to be able to set this up to run just as long as you want with a ton of options right there. You're going to have your oscillation feature, and then you're going to have your child poo feature. And what that's going to do is when you push this on while this is on, all it's going to do ultimately is just lock out the controls so your children or anything else really can't mess with this. So we'll go ahead and turn this on just so I can give you guys a little bit of a showcase on how this works. So
I always
we
love
do
how
have the
they
remote.
they always add that kid touch part, guys, and they say so the kids can't do it. But if you know kids, somehow that button's gonna get activated and everything's gonna go back to
I'm
working.
not going to use that just because we're right here right now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And so whenever you turn it on, the very first thing that's going to start is the oscillation is going to be off, and you're going to have your fan speed on 1. So now this does have a ton of power. It actually has 8
Wait, I
different
want mine to
fan
remember
speeds.
fan speed
So I'm going to
10.
go ahead and turn this on, and I'll show you guys right here with this little user manual. You guys can see that it's relatively thick, and right off of the bat, it's starting to push it up. So we'll go ahead and show you all of the different fan speeds. So now we're on 2. And I'll go ahead and turn this just so you guys can see the effect. This is 3. That's 4. So now you might notice that whenever you do purchase this, if you do, there's only 4 LEDs. What it's going to do is when you want to go higher than even 4, you push it again and it's going to illuminate another LED. Push it one more time. And you guys can see right here, I'm barely holding this and it wants to fly out of my hand. Continuing on.
Allergies.
And now we are on the max setting out of all 8. And you can see this thing is almost vertical. I'm not doing that. You guys can see that there's a lot of power on this fan. If I let go, you guys can see how much
fan
power
actually
there
blows some air.
actually
That's
is whenever
cool.
it comes to this fan, which is really awesome. One of the cool things about this as well is going to be
Is the
not
cat.
the cat. We'll go ahead and get cat out of the video for now.
Hey,
But
hey,
like I
bring
said,
the
one of the
cat
cool things
back.
about this is how much rotation the oscillation feature has. So I'm going to go ahead and push that on. You guys will see that it started facing you guys, and it's going to rotate a ton. So this has a huge angle at which it rotates. So we're going to let it go all the way back. And one of the things that I really like about this
Oh, no
is
wonder.
how much range the oscillation has. And the reason I like that so much is because I always feel like
120 degrees
oscillating fans
oscillating.
never cover enough space, but this one definitely has a ton
That's
of range.
actually a
So you guys
wide
can see right
variety of
here that the
oscillation.
AirMate air circulation fan is a beast. It's very easy to set up. There's really no guesswork to it. It's very portable, and the most awesome thing about it is that it's
Now, cool thing is also has the 90 degrees to tip it the other direction also. That's actually pretty nice. Now, coming up, we have the Bestier L-shaped desk, and I believe Nate did this. This is actually the desk he uses now, or was using.
Hey, what is going on, guys?
Well,
My name
it
is
is.
Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you guys the Gryo Gaming Desk by Bestier. This thing looks super awesome online, so let's go ahead and hop in. We'll get it built, set up, and we'll see what this thing's about. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and start getting this thing built up. There's quite a few pieces,
Oh,
as you can
lots of
see there.
pieces.
So let's jump in and get it done. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab one of these leg frames, and you're going to line it up with this little back support bracket, and you're just going to screw it in. It's pretty easy. All you'll need is a Phillips head screwdriver, and when you're done, this is what it's going to look like. And then what you want to do after you get one of these set up is you're going to go ahead and jump over to the next one. It will come with included screws that will tell you which screw goes where, so that's not an issue. And then once you're done, you'll see that you have these set up just like that. All right, and continuing on, what you're going to do now is you're going to grab one of these cross support bars. What these cross support bars are going to do is they're going to allow a flat surface for the actual tabletop to lie on. It will come with screws like I showed you earlier, so just go ahead and grab the right screws and get it screwed in. One thing you want to make sure when you're screwing this in is you want these holes facing up. If you don't have those up, then you're going to run into issues later. For now, right here on the other side, you're going to leave those unhooked. And now what we're going to do is we're going to grab this little half oval triangle shaped bracket thing, and we're going to line them up with the holes on the unscrewed side that we just did, because what this is going to do is it's going to allow it to penetrate through that little triangle frame, and when you're done with that, this is what it should look like. And one thing you want to make sure that I did wrong is make sure those little feet that are sticking out are on the bottom and not the top of that little triangle frame. So now we're ready to go ahead and get the wood tabletop pieces, and we're going to go ahead and put those on the table that we just built. So once you get those lined up, make sure that the holes are facing down, because that's what we're going to screw into.
Nope, no need to be sorry, man.
And you want to make sure you have no gaps whenever you're putting it on top of the frame. Otherwise, you'll just run into issues tightening them later. Those longer screws you just saw are going to go on the long sections, and these short little screws are going to screw into the little triangle section right here. And then once you have those all screwed in, we're getting real close and we're almost done. So one thing that we're going to do now is we're going to install the little cup holder and the headset stand right
I
here.
do not know yet. I'm waiting for a reply.
And what you want to do is just find the holes on the left side of the table and then go ahead and
Boss man is sick though.
And once you've got those screwed in, you're going to see right here that it's very stable, and I think it adds
I will let you know if we start one.
So we found a good spot for it, so let's go ahead and come back here in a second and I'll show you guys
what we do have.
And as you can see here, we got everything set up, and right off of the bat, guys, honestly, this desk looks really,
always can
really
enter that one.
I really love the wood grain
texture. We have the laptop
giveaway
going on, so
the RGB LED underlights that kind of light it up and add a nice little ambience to the desk. I think it looks really clean, really simplistic, but modern at the same time. As you can see here, the cup holder works awesome. It doesn't quite fit these little round cups that you might see everywhere, but it works pretty cool nonetheless. And then your headset stand right there is just a nice added addition. We'll hop back over to the wood grain texture just so you can get an up close shot of what it looks like. I think it looks really nice. And this is a gaming desk, so what would a review be if I didn't turn off the lights and show you the RGB? The RGB pattern that comes with this comes with a bunch of different modes, and I think this thing looks really awesome. This desk has been sturdy. It's been really easy to build. It's been easy to operate.
No, it's not. Now, the one thing you will see is he actually has his PC up on that shelf. Now, I will not suggest doing that, guys, because that shelf probably will not be able to hold the weight of most desktop PCs. Always be careful with that part. Yeah, it's just one of them things. So he did end up moving it after he realized that it can only support a certain amount of weight. So always be careful and check the weight for
So
that.
if you guys want to check this thing out, like I said just now, I highly recommend it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get back to my gaming session, and I will see you guys on the next video.
With this
See you
tour
guys later.
chair. So that's the Bastir desk, guys. That's actually a decent desk. Good old Nate for doing that. Oh, we got some Anker products coming up, guys. These are the Anker power strips, or little mini power strips. You guys are going to like these. These are kind of cool.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome power strip. This is the Anker 321 power strip. So if you guys have been to the streams or you guys have seen any of my videos, you guys know that I am a super big fan of
Huge
Anker.
Anker or
And
Blue
this
Yeti
little power
bat for
strip right
camping.
here is the end-all be-all to travel power
Oh,
strip. So as
battery.
you guys can see,
Ah.
it has 2 USB 3.0 ports. It has a USB-C and 3 AC outlets that are all individually grounded. And the cable
Yeah,
on
those
this
are
thing
pretty
is
cool.
super long, but it still winds back
Nate
up
loves the ZF
into
Echo
this
flows.
nice little traveling size that you guys can see right here, so you can take this thing with you on the go. Taking a closer look at the front here, you guys can see that you have these 2 USB 3.0 ports and your USB-C port. And the coolest thing about these is they use that IQ charging. And this thing is crazy because it comes with a $25,000 lifetime connected warranty. So what that basically means is if you were to
Hey,
have
Bummerman.
multiple things plugged into this
Binks
worth up to
raid, what?
$25,000 and
We're
road
being
power
rated by
gets through,
Binks. I
and then Anker
cannot
determines
even
that this
see
thing
Twitch
failed,
chat.
they will warranty that.
That's sad.
That is one of the craziest warranties I've
Oh,
ever seen
being
on a
rated.
product. So if you guys have been looking to protect your
Guys,
equipment with a
welcome, Binks
super
Raiders.
cheap and
Nice to see
portable
everybody.
travel-friendly power bank, this is the one for you. Definitely check out the Anker 321, and I will see you guys on the next video.
So that is the Anker. Now we got another little Anker power strip, guys. These are just simple little walkthroughs. This is a 30 watt one.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment.
Oh, yeah,
Today we're
solar
going to be
panels would be
taking a
cool.
look at this Anker 521 power strip. Now, if you guys have been around the stream or you guys have seen
Do
any of my
have
videos
EF
before,
flows
you guys
coming
know
up.
that I am a big fan of Anker. And the 521 power strip is definitely something that you guys need to check out. So let's go ahead and take a look at the front here. And you guys can see that right here on the front, you're going to have 2 USB 3.0s. And a USB-C charging port right there. And then on top, you guys can see that classic Anker branding. And honestly, I really like the design of this. On the bottom, you guys can see you kind of have these anti-movement
Rubber
paddings that will
pads.
allow you to basically put this on your desk and not worry about budging around or moving too much when you're plugging stuff in or taking stuff out. Jumping to the back, you guys can see that you have 3 standard AC outlets on the back, which is really awesome that you're basically able to power up to 6 different devices. So 3 on those standard AC, 2 USB 3s, and a USB-C. And this is a surge protector. And the craziest thing about this is has
Is the
a lifetime.
$25,000 warranty. Guys, these are great little products if you need them. If you don't want like a big power strip, this is a good option to have a mini one right on your desk or even your counter. Great little option. Now we're going to be moving over to the Deere RC 200E large brushless motor. Little RC car, guys. I believe Nate did this video also. You're going to be probably seeing a lot of Nate videos
It's
because
just
this
so
was
fast.
his stream.
I wish you guys could see the videos I had. Listen to that.
Oh, hold on, man.
It's a beast. It's a beast. I know you guys haven't seen too much to go off of, but if you want an RC car, you'll be so impressed with how fast this thing is. You can do like sick burnouts and stuff. It's got so much power that whenever you're driving on the like asphalt, not grass, and you just crank it one way and crank the power all the way up,
That
it does
happens.
donuts. Even with these tires that have all this traction, it just does donuts.
Even
That's
I
how
disconnect
powerful
for
it is. And if you're going
vacations
full speed,
and have fun.
if you're going full speed, let it get full speed, and then you turn it, it's got so much speed that whenever it turns, it'll flip. But they know this thing's gonna flip. That's why this whole shell is just this plastic, this really like malleable, like bendable plastic. So the plastic doesn't break. First of all, it's got this little bump right here, so you can hit the heck out of this thing. I mean, you can beat this thing up. The DRC 200E is highly recommended.
Dude,
Dragon
I make
Blogger
sure
stamp of approval.
when I do family time, I disconnect. I make sure I'm there for the family. I just literally disconnect. It's on purpose, though. Now, that is the DRC. Now we got EF EcoFlow. This is the Delta, guys. This is the Delta Max. This is a big boy power supply. If you need one, this is probably going to be the one you would have want. Now, it is a
Hey,
little
what is going on,
spendier, but
guys?
I'm telling you,
Nathaniel
it's
with Dragon
worth
Blogger
it.
Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this portable power
I never
station
forget how to
from
turn that on.
EcoFlow. This is the EcoFlow
Home
Delta
up, home
Max.
power
Now, I
comes
have
on.
worked with numerous EcoFlow products in the past, and this is one of their highest end models that is available. And this thing is an absolute beast. And I say max because it definitely is max in all aspects of its build. It's so big that it actually has dual exhaust fans. So you can see here on the back side that it has fans to bring out some of that heat. And then on the other side, it's going to have fans to bring in cooler air. And then
And
also
you have
here on the
extra
bottom, you're gonna
battery
notice that you have
ports, which is really
external
great for
power
this.
to extend the life of this with other units. And this does have a ton of charging capabilities. As you guys can see here, right here on the front panel, you're going to have 6 individually grounded AC outlets with X Boost, which is going to allow you to basically power small kitchen appliances and some larger kitchen appliances
Yeah.
for quite a long time. And then down here at the
Including a
bottom, you're
mini
going to have
fridge
your
if you
standard
really
12
need
volt
for
outlet
ice
that's
chest.
going to allow you to charge this machine from your car or charge other machines that use that 12 volt outlet. On top, you have a ton of different charging options. So on the left here, you actually have support for solar chargers, and that's going to allow you to basically keep this thing up and going no matter where you're at. So if you're camping,
Ouch.
you can definitely keep
I
it
just
charged. And then
kicked
you're
my
going to
foot
have
on
your
the
standard
box.
120 volt outlet and a little circuit breaker just in case anything goes wrong. Taking a look at the front panel here, likewise,
So as you guys see, you have 2 USB A's, 2 USB 3.0 fast chargers, and 2 100 watts USB-C chargers. Guys, all of this works great, and there is an app that can control each port, so you can shut it off, on, have it timed when you want it to come on and off. It gives you everything. And being able to actually have power in a case of a brownout or a blackout or a natural disaster to help save, maybe let's say you have some insulin or something, you can keep that little mini fridge cold so the insulin can stay cold. Or maybe you have a baby and you want to keep its food cold, you will have that option. It's really a great idea to have one of these. Or let's say you live in the middle of nowhere like Nate and you don't know when power will be back up, this is a good option to have. I cannot say enough. EF EcoFlow, guys, really great product. Oh, we got some more Anchor products. We have the Anchor robot vacuum. I believe this is the X8, so it must be Nate's video. It is.
hey, what is going on, guys?
More Nate.
Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking
I
a
wanna
look at
eat
the
gummies.
Eufy X8 Hybrid
I need
vacuum mop
breakfast.
from Anchor. This
Who's
is an
making
absolute
breakfast, guys?
beast of a robotic mop vacuum combo, so let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that it does. Inside of the box, there are quite a few things, so let's go ahead and make sure that you know everything in it. You're going to get an instruction manual, the mop attachment, as well as some replacement pads. And then you are going to get another filter that you need to make sure you get installed. So once that's installed, you should be good to go. You're also going to get some zip ties to clean up the floor. You're going to get the charging base itself. And then you're
Zip
going to
ties
get the
to clean
charging
up the
cable that
floor.
is used with the charging base. And then, of
We
course,
should
you are
really
going
talk to
get
him
the
about that
vacuum
one.
itself right there.
That's to
And
clean up
taking
the
a
power
closer
cord to
look
keep it
at
strapped.
the vacuum itself, you guys can see right here, it's got a very simple but also very modern design. On the top right here, you have that Eufy logo. You have that really nice copper branding all the way around it. On the front up here at the top of the system, you have all of your controls. You have the carbon fiber look. Flipping it over to the back side of this, you guys can see everything right here is really well made.
Anybody ever wonder why they made the robot vacuums round and not square or different shapes? I kind of think why, but
So your bristle attachment right here actually has this really
why have a
nice
sharp corner hit you
rubber
when you can have a round
attachment
edge?
around the bristles, and these are basically going to help with rigidity and just having these bristles last a longer time. Then you can see in the suction portion right here, you have your normal carpet bristles, but you also have the purple right there, which is for the mopping feature. And speaking of the mopping feature, this is where the mop attachment goes. So getting that installed is very simple, which we will show you guys how to do just here in a little bit. So you guys can also see that on the bottom of the vacuum that you have these 2 tires with these lifting mechanisms, and that's basically going to help.
Now, the cool thing about this is, guys, it will actually map out the area of the room that you're doing. It'll keep a track of it in the app. on your phone. And yes, you do have to have an app to control this. I mean, you could just let it run by itself, but the app is where it's really at. Now, like you said, it can actually do mopping capabilities, so it does hold a little bit of water with the pads and will help scrub like a wooden floor or anything else like that. But a very nice vacuum with a lot of suction and a great little app, guys. If you guys have not seen it, these are actually really cool. And we're gonna move forward here a little. Let's see here. Does he actually? Yeah, he does. Yeah, I see it work for a couple minutes. I'm not sure why you're laughing at me, Sunray Star. So very simple, quick, and easy. Maps the house out, and his cat doesn't hate it at all. The next part up, guys, is actually the Eufy floodlight. This is a cam also. That's kind of cool. Let's see who did this.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon
Nate
Blogger Tech and
again.
Entertainment, and today we're going to
gonna hear
taking
Nate's
a look
voice a lot
at
today,
this
guys.
Eufy Security 2K Full HD recording floodlight cam. This
I
is
love
an
the Eufy
absolute
cams.
beast, and I expect nothing less from Eufy because they are Anker. And you guys will notice that right here, you are going to have everything packaged very nicely. So we went ahead and took everything out of the box, so I'll show you everything that comes with it. You're going to get this little box right here, and this is basically going to have everything you need to get this installed. You're going to have a hook right here to hang the light while you're mounting it to wherever you're going to mount it to. Then you're obviously going to get all the hardware that you need to mount this to wherever you're going to install it.
Except for the
And
drills.
then also you are going to have this little sticker that you can place on your window or door just to let people know that you're protected. And then
Yes.
you're going to get the main unit itself, which has these two huge floodlights that get super bright. And you're also going to have the camera itself.
No one
All
tell him
of
it's
this is
upside down.
very well made. Everything has a nice metal housing on it, so I know this thing is going to hold up well over time. Like I said before, I expect nothing less from Eufy because they make awesome products. So now the camera on this is a full 2K resolution camera with auto night vision. There are two ways that you can install this for power. You can install this into a normal outlet if you have that option, or you can disconnect this 3-prong from these cables and then connect these with the wire nuts that are included to already ran power cables if you want to do it that way. So you guys can see right here that we are now live view from the Eufy Cam 2K, and honestly this thing looks incredible. So one of the things that I wanted to point out about the Eufy 2K floodlight is how wide this angle is on the camera. You guys can see that I have it mounted in the corner of my garage right here, and it can see so far away. I'm turning on the light right now just to show you guys kind of how bright it is during the day, but I'm also going to go ahead and walk away from the camera, and you guys can see that I'm 30 feet or so away and you can still see me. So the range is definitely there, and it even has a range all the way to the right, even though I'm
As it
not even
creeps around
really
the other
in
side.
camera frame, which is really awesome. So now we are in the app, and I'm just going to show you some of the awesome things.
Guys, and of course the app is really where it's at. It'll let you do the alarms, the sounds. You can listen in, you can talk through it, you can record, you can screenshot. And the app is just an all-in-one app, guys. The Eufy app is really great because I use it for my security cameras around the house also. So it's a really great product, and the video qualities are very phenomenal. And like you said, this one has a permanent power source, so you don't have to worry about recharging batteries. Next up is the PNY GeForce RTX 3070, guys. This is an 8GB XLR8 gaming version. Now, this is LHR, so it's a low hash rate version style. Now, we'll kind of just pop over to the video. But
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel
him
with
tell
Dragon
you
Blogger
instead.
Tech and Entertainment, and today I am
'Cause he has
super
this one, I
excited
don't.
to showcase to you the GeForce RTX 3070 XLR gaming GPU by PNY. I'm not going to get into too many specs just because this is going to be an install video, but this is powered by NVIDIA Ampere architecture. It's got a 1500 megahertz core clock and 1725 megahertz boost clock. This 8GB card is an absolute beast, so we're going to go ahead and get this installed. We're going to be installing it in my NZXT H510 Elite case and replacing my MSI Super Ventus RTX 2070 Super. This is a mouthful. So to install this card, what we need to do first is obviously uninstall our
card that is already in this case. So we're going to go ahead and do that by unplugging the power cable running to the GPU. Luckily enough, the XLR8 takes an 8-pin cable, and that's what I already have running to the MSI 2070 Super. The next step, what you're going to want to do is go on the back of your case, and you're going to remove any brackets that are blocking you from removing the screws that are on the GPU support. So we're going to go ahead and do that, speed it up just so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me tinker with this thing all day. So once you have those screws out, you should be good to go ahead and go to the motherboard on the PCIe lane. There will be a little latch, and you want to make sure that that is good and not clipped on anymore, and then you can remove the old card. And what I recommend doing after you remove the old card is just taking some air duster and getting this kind of blown out a little bit. Definitely get inside that PCI.
Now, I suggest getting yourself a nice air compressor or air machine to actually clean this. Duster works great, but having that on power of the air compressor works so much quicker and easier.
Lane just to kind of clean it up before you put in the new card. And this isn't very relevant, but I wanted to show you guys the size difference between the 2070 Super and the 3070. As you can see here, the 3070 is a mammoth of a card. I can't even imagine what the 3090 would
And
be
that is
like
another thing, guys. Always make sure that the size of this graphics card will fit your case. Good morning, Margaret.
But to install this, all you want to do now is just replace where you had the 2070 Super in the same PCIe lane. And then once you do that, go ahead and get power plugged into the GPU. So as you can see here, I got this power plugged in, and I did have the 8-pin cable, like I said already, running to my 2070 Super. So I got super lucky that I didn't have to go fishing through a box to find my old cable.
Now, I do suggest running a second cable for the power. That way you don't starve it for power. But these cards are little powerhouses, so if you guys need a graphics card, maybe the PNY is your actual option. Now we have a bladeless neck fan, guys, and these will come in handy right now because I know the heat wave across the country is a little unbearable for some of you.
Hey, what is going on, guys?
Nate
Nathaniel
again.
with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at a product that I've never really seen before or used, but apparently they are very popular. We're going to be taking a look at this bladeless neck fan. So getting this thing unboxed was super simple. You're going to notice one of the first things you see is a little user manual, but there's only one button, so I don't really think you'll need that. Then you'll get the USB-C charging cable, which is a nice thick cable, and it's actually pretty long too, so if you want to use this thing while it's charging, you shouldn't have any issues with that. And
how's it going, buddy?
Inside of the box, you're going to notice that you get is
we were just making fun of you, man.
Itself. So you can see here that it has this nice matte black finish all the way across it, so it's not going to attract too many fingerprints like a gloss black would. Using this is very simple. You're going to see here on the top, you're going to have this little bendable rubber padding, and that's going to basically just let you adjust this to how you. And then turning this thing on is simple. All you have to do is locate this button that is on the right side or the left side, depending on how you're holding it. And there are 3 different.
If you don't, guys, if you haven't noticed, I'm actually doing Nate's stream today. That's why I just made that joke. Unfortunate events happened. Power went out on his PC, and it took a couple components out. We're hoping it's just, he did replace the power supply. We're hoping it's only one more piece. But you never know. Sometimes it could be some other stuff. So, unfortunate events. Yeah, it sucks, buddy. It sucks.
Modes, which I will kind of showcase to you right here. So as you guys can see, what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of putting this over my neck, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. But before you do that, you want to make sure that the serrated edges are pointing up, so it is blowing up towards you. Now, one of the things I notice is when you wrap it tight around your neck, it's basically going to only hit your neck. But if you kind of extend it out a little bit, what that's going to do is basically push the air up over your neck and your chin onto your face to cool you down. So what I want to do now is just give you guys a little bit of a test and show you how strong the wind is. So right now this is on the lowest setting, and you can see here that it's blowing this paper towel a pretty good amount, and then continuing on onto the second setting,
got the couple in the background though,
it even more, and then the final setting, which is very, very, very I guess you could say air quality. It is moving.
So a nice little neck fan if you guys need one. Yeah, so what happened was his power supply went out. When his power supply went out, it may have took the motherboard out, and hopefully that's all it took out. It might have took more out. Won't know until he actually replaces the motherboard tomorrow. So one piece at a time. If not, he's going to have to build a whole new PC, and that's where he's going to have to start. You know, it's one of the things I always worry about it on my end. Also, like if my main PC goes out, I'm kind of hurt. I mean, even though I have, like I said back here, the test bench back here that you guys can see, that test bench CPU could nowhere near handle the streaming that I do with the amount of stuff that I'm doing during my streams. So I would be down, but I wouldn't be out. I mean, by luck, I'm within, 20-minute driving range of a Best Buy if need be, or an hour and a half drive to Micro Center. So, if I had to, I mean, I could be up and running within, half a day. Just sucks. Yeah, it sucks it struck him. I know how bad it hurts when something like that happens. Yeah, he was. It's one of the things. Now we have the Brilliant Evolution wireless LED. Yeah, so he hopefully, guys, tomorrow he'll be back up and running by at least probably maybe late in the night. So good thing is Nikita will be actually streaming for me tomorrow morning, so you guys will actually get a stream. Yeah, I saw that. That is just crazy. 2 hours. Yeah, even Best Buy usually doesn't have a good selection. That's the problem. It's a hit or miss of what they have on hand. Let's see here. What are we doing? Wireless LED. Oh, they are wireless.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment.
And
today
let's
we're
move
going
them
to
out so
be
you
taking
guys
a look
can
at
see a
these
picture.
LED under cabinet light 2-pack from Brilliant Solutions. These are honestly really cool lights, so let's go ahead and jump in
Why
and take a
overbuild?
look at everything that comes with it. So one of the first things that you're going to notice that you get inside of the box is going to be this little instruction manual
Backup
as well as
PC,
some
man.
warranty information.
Make sure to build a
Continuing on,
backup.
the next thing you're going to get is some double-sided sticky tape and screws to mount these if you do want to mount them. And then you are going to get not one, but like I said in the beginning of the video, 2 of these LED lights. So we'll go ahead and open these up, and it's nice that
Anybody
they
want
sent
some
them
horrible
in
lemon
these
water?
little bubble wrap containers. I just think it looks really nice on their part, and they're just making sure that these are protected while shipping. So taking a look right here, it's got this nice kind of cream white finish on the top.
Stuff.
You can see that it has a little wireless signal just showing that it's wireless. And you're also going to get the remote, which has a ton of features such as a timer setting,
That's kind
a
of cool.
brightness setting, an on-off setting, just a bunch of stuff that you can do right here on the remote. So pretty handy that they have all of those features. Continuing on, you're going to notice that you will need 3 AA batteries for each one of these LED lights, which isn't that big of an issue, but if you're anything like me, you have to constantly hunt for batteries, but we found some anyways. So continuing on, let's just go ahead and get these guys in and just
If you guys don't know what a headache it is to look for batteries, I don't know what to say. I feel for Nate because literally me and Nate and Justin and the guys on the team go through so many batteries, it's crazy. So trying to keep enough batteries on hand is just annoying. Now I can tell you this: every time I put batteries in a product, I never pull them out. I probably could go back through products to find batteries, but it's like, yeah.
Just don't do what I do. Make sure that you line up the holes on the side, because I broke off a clip on one of these trying to line it up, but I was able to get it to line up with the other clips, and it was all good.
I don't keep product
once
that
you
often.
have those on to get these installed, just simply
I keep
install
products
the
for a few
double-sided
months
sticky
and then
tape.
send them down the line.
I would recommend doing 2 of these just to be safe. I mean, 1 is probably strong enough, but I did 2 on each, and they send 6 total just to make sure that you have enough. So just smooth those out. You kind of want to get all of those air bubbles out, but once you do that, you should be good to go ahead and find a place to mount these. So right underneath my cabinet, as you guys can see here, I'm going to go ahead and peel off
What?
the back side of
Measuring
this
from
double-sided
edge
sticky
to edge?
tape
Just gonna
expose
stick it
the
straight up.
adhesive. And then you're
He's
just going to want to
daring.
find a good place under your cabinet. I just put my hand under here just to make sure that there was no screws or anything that I was going to be putting it against. And then once you push it up there, you just want to kind of apply pressure all the way across just to
look,
make
there he
sure
is.
that it's going
There's
to
Nate.
stay up there and not fall off after you apply it.
You're
The
still
double-sided
here, man.
sticky
You're on
is
video.
Very sticky, but just make sure that you put some good pressure on it. And as you guys can see here,
It's
controlling
actually
this is
nice and
super
bright.
easy. All you have to do
I am
is just press the green button to turn it on.
It
and
is
you're gonna have
darkness.
A ton of options as well
There's
as
no
turning
picture.
it off. You guys can see here there's a ton of different brightness settings, and it's a really smooth transition
That's
between
kinda
the
cool.
different brightness levels,
Yeah,
which I
need
thought
some
was
of
just
those.
a really nice feature. It didn't do any hard cuts to the next brightness level or the lower brightness level, so that's really nice. So if you guys have been looking for some nice new LED
this might be the option for you guys. As you see, Nate's back. Boss Man has never answered, so I do not know if I'm supposed to run a giveaway or not. We're going to be moving over to a smartwatch fitness tracker. Let me guess, Nate did this video also. Oh, he did.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this iDonder Do smartwatch. So this smartwatch is a very cost-effective smartwatch that comes with a lot of awesome built-in features that work really well, such as SMS alerts, heart rate monitor, even a little bit of GPS built into it through the app. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed. I sped up this video just so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me unbox it the whole time. So the first thing you're going to notice when you unbox this is you're going to get this little charging cable right here. It doesn't come with a charging block, and it looks like it uses a proprietary charging cable for this smartwatch itself. And then you are also going to get the user manual, which is pretty easy to follow.
Oh man, anytime if I have to. So tomorrow, guys, I will talk about that before we go on with this video. Tomorrow, Nikita is going to take over. Nate was supposed to, but Nikita is actually, since Nate's down, I will not be here. We have a doctor's appointment that cannot be missed, so I actually have to not be here for my stream. So not a big deal. I was going to just stream later on the day, but yeah, with Nate down, Nikita's going to take over. But, you know, one of the things, glad to have teammates that can actually help out in the time of needs. It's just one of them things. It happens, man. It happens.
And then continuing
hey,
on,
Faustino.
Hey, going to get the smartwatch itself, and that's going to be it for the unboxing. So this thing does 87? Come dead, so you're going to have to charge it to get it to work.
Hey, thanks for the raid, man.
When you first start it up, you're going to have the home screen, messages screen, and then
I got to get that other monitor up
to the top screen. You're going to have some settings right here. And one of the settings that I like about this, especially at the price range of this, is that you're actually able to choose from a few different watch faces, which is pretty nice. They all have their own unique design. We'll just go ahead and stick with the
I think we'll see
one
Nate
right here. And then you can see here, you can actually
that's
adjust
messed
the
up.
brightness setting on the watch. So that's pretty cool. Scrolling down, you have off, reset, QR code, and some info on the watch. So now we're going to go ahead and put this on, and as you guys can see here, I have this set up and paired with the app and my phone. You can see heart rate. You can see the time right there on the screen. Let's go ahead and scroll through some of the screens that you can see right here. So there's messages with my wife right there. I'm still kind of learning it. That's why I'm kind of flicking in random directions. So right here, you're going to see steps taken. You can set different goals within inside of the app. It shows you calories burned.
I feel you, man.
It shows you real-time heart rate, and it will also record trends over time, which is pretty cool that it does that too. And then also has built-in blood pressure monitor. Now, I'm not sure if 116/76 is good. I hope
that's pretty good, man. You're good.
You're able to do that. Scrolling forward on the screen, you're going to see that you have a blood oxygen reader.
You seem pretty healthy there
right now, so I'll probably have to do a little bit of more research on how that works. You get a sleep pattern right here that will kind of track your sleep and how much you're getting.
We don't sleep.
You're going to get weather and music control all right here. So this smartwatch does come with a ton of built-in features, so I highly recommend it. I'll see you guys on the next video.
So yeah, Nate is down and out, but not out for good. He will be back. What sleep? Exactly. I do not know what sleep is. I am up and down so much. I'm pretty sure I barely sleep. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion since Nate PC broke that I'm going to actually start piecing together the new main PC. So I'm going to go out and buy, probably the new big boy CPU, motherboard, some DDR5 or something, maybe DDR, whatever the newest stuff is. We'll start piecing together a new PC. It's time. Next up, guys, is a label maker. Now, if you ever wanted to annoy your wife or children, get a label maker and start labeling everything as yours. And everything that isn't yours, make sure to label it really weird names. I mean, I love to annoy people, so this is a good one for you. Label makers.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today I am super excited to showcase you the Mark Life P12 label maker. This thing has a ton of features, so let's go ahead and just jump in and take a look at everything that this has to offer. So we'll go ahead and open it up, and there's really not too much the unboxing on this. You guys can see right here, the first thing you're going to notice is you're going to get this little instruction
Instructions.
manual right here. Now the app pretty much has all of the features that you need, but go ahead and just read through this just to learn how to get it set up, and also for maintenance and just other stuff like that. You guys can see right here, there's really not even much to the instruction manual, but continuing on, you're also going to get this little holder right here, which has this cute little bear right on top. At least I think that's a bear.
Sorry
And
about
the
that,
next
guys.
thing that you're going to get inside of the box is a USB-C cable,
I've,
and it's just nice to see that they are
already
using
started
newer
my
technology
PC parts
to get this
picker
thing
list.
charged. So you're definitely going to have faster charging.
If anybody was
And
wondering,
you are going to get the main unit itself. Now, while the MarkLife P12 label maker might seem a little bit small, it is definitely very mighty and has a ton of awesome features built into it. And that's basically it for that. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the MarkLife P12 and just kind of see everything that it offers on the main unit
it was
itself.
at the beginning,
So you
buddy.
guys can see right here, it's got this really nice ice white finish
good.
around it on the
That drone is amazing, and that lighting is just phenomenal. I loved that, man. That was a really great video. Dude, that drone's just amazing.
side. You're going to have the cutter
Don't
as well
ban
as
me.
the door that you need
I might
to
get
open
flagged
this
though.
up
I
to
don't know.
replace the label whenever you need to do that. And then the next thing you're going to want to do after that is just go to your app store on your Android or iPhone and look up MarkLife. And once you get MarkLife popped up, go ahead and install that and open it up. And I will walk you through the process to get it set up because it's super easy. All you have to do is basically
Let's go
enable
back.
Bluetooth when it
You want to
prompts
watch
you
it again right
hold
after
down
this,
the power
buddy.
button until it
We will
flashes
go
green.
back
As you
to
guys
that.
can see right there, it is now lit up. Then the next thing you're going to do is go back to the app, and once you get back inside of the app, there's really
haven't
not
watched it,
much
good.
left to do to get this hooked up. So what
We'll
you
go
want to
back.
do next after this is simply just look here on the app, and you guys will see down at the bottom
Just for
me,
Nate.
and then you're going to click my device, and you guys will see right there that
I
it
love the goat
automatically
part.
pops up inside
Chasing
of the
them
app.
goats,
So there's
really cool.
no registration needed at
Meanie.
all. You don't have to register. You don't have to sign up or confirm your information. All you have to do is turn this on, and the fact that there's just no
Dude.
registration or crazy
Let's
setup
talk
required.
about that. I love that you do not have to register to use this app. I am so tired of connecting apps and have to register them to test products. I'm about to make an email just for it.
For this is super awesome. So what you want to do to start printing is
And it's
basically just
selling.
hit new label. Right now it'll have you confirm the paper type. We'll go ahead and
Oh,
click
yeah.
use on that guy
We'll go
right
back.
there. And you guys can see that here you can set the
Right after my
label
drop
width and the
off.
label height. So
Alright,
we'll
stay
go
here and
ahead
eat
and just
gummy
look
worm.
at some of the options, and there's a ton of presets built in right here just to get a quick label to the size that you want. And then there are tons and tons of different little options right here on the bottom. You guys can see we have text, picture, sticker, date, Excel, code, QR code. There's just so many other ones. So I'll go ahead and test this out by just typing in MarkLife P12. And then as you guys can see right here, right before you print, you can choose how many copies and the print density. And then right off of the bat, super, super fast, this prints almost immediately after you click the print button on your phone. Now I didn't choose the right size, that's why it is so long. But you guys can see right here also how sharp this is. It just cuts it right off. And this is serrated tape, so all you have to do is peel it in the middle. And you guys can see right there that the picture
I thought you were
looks
making
super
a
good. So let's
wristband there.
test out another feature.
All
All right, so you guys
print
can
the
see right
Popo
there, I
out
just
on it?
chose a photo of my dog Ninja laying on his little doggy bed. It has it rotated right here, so we'll go ahead and click print. You guys can see right here that you're able to select all your options again. We'll hit print and just see how this comes out. And you guys can see right here, it is printing the full-blown photo.
The Popo
And
got
I accidentally
printed.
had this print a very
Alright guys, if you need a little label printer, maybe that's the one for you. But Nate wants us to go back to the V-Copter. If you guys have any questions about this video or the drone itself, Nate is in chat down there and he can answer whatever you guys want.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I
Hey, your
am
voice
super
is
excited
off,
to
sir.
showcase to you some footage from the V-Copter Falcon drone by 00 Robotics. This is an absolutely amazing drone. It is so fun to fly. It has amazing picture quality, and it's just one of the best drones, if not the best drone I've ever used. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and jump over to some footage from this drone so you guys can see how awesome this thing works and how good the camera is on it. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Like the guy in the truck waves. Did you notice that when you rendered, Nate? The guy in the truck waved at you. Oh yeah, just wait though, it gets better. He's gonna chase some goats. The middle of nowhere, Texas. Yeah, he really did. Amazon customer.
So one of the coolest features that this drone has is an auto follow feature. This drone will actually follow you without you even moving the controller, so enjoy this clip.
Oh, that's bad. I love me some fireworks though. Nate on his little moped scooter thing. Next time, have it chase you on the skateboard, Nate. And Kelly.
So as you guys can see here, the V-Copter Falcon by 00 Robotics is incredible. It takes absolutely stunning video. It's so easy to get set up. If you guys have been looking for a new drone, definitely check this out. I will see you guys on the next video, and thank you so much for watching.
Like I said, guys, really great video and an awesome drone. Has all the options that you really want at a very phenomenal price, even though it may seem a little steep to you guys. But I'm telling you, it's actually a really good deal for what that drone can do, including the 50-minute flight time with the batteries. Never seen. Always. Let's see what we got here. The Serena Evolution 18 sound white noise machine. Must be Nate.
Hey, what is going on, guys?
It
Nathaniel
is.
with Dragon Blogger Tech.
You got one of these
Today
too.
We're going to be taking a look at this absolutely awesome
Limited on
portable white
space.
noise machine from Serena.
Nah, you never
Evolution.
limited it on space,
This thing has
man.
a ton
You
of
just
features
make
and
space.
built-in presets, so let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that this comes
Find a
with.
cubby hole. Cut,
Unboxing this
cut
was
some
very
corners, you know,
simple. As
stuff
you
like
guys
that.
can see
Under
here,
your
there's
bed.
only a couple of things inside of the box. The first thing you're going to notice that you get is this instruction manual that will tell you what each sound does. But I will go ahead and go through all of those for you guys on this video. And then you are going to get the main unit itself. As you guys can see here, it's a very simplistic design. I like the cream
Hey
white.
Nate,
that they
what
have on it
what
with the
camera are
gray
you using for this
trimming around
video?
the top there. It's got a rubber footing on the bottom to help with vibration and movement. As you guys can see there, speakers on top and a bunch of controls. This might look confusing to some of you guys, but we're just going to go ahead and show you all of the sounds on this machine. So let's go ahead
cool
and
the way
jump
the sounds
in
are labeled
and
out.
test this thing out. But the first thing you guys need to know is that in order to get this thing powered on, you will
I have a
need
feeling
3
you're using
AA
the
batteries.
Nikon
Once you get those installed, just slip on the back
or the Canon.
and then you will
Can't
be
remember
good
which
to
one
go.
it
So
is.
let's go ahead
Canon.
and test all of those sounds out right now.
Oh, fan noise. Wow. A little static. You know, some people love these things. Me, not so much. They, I get why people like the white noise machines, but to me, sometimes it's just, I don't know, I like peace and quiet when I sleep. Probably because I snore so much. So guys, just a simple little machine if you need one. It actually has 18 different sounds if you guys need it. It does have a timer, so you do have a timer on it if you need that also. A lot of people like the white noise machines. I kind of like the nature sounds on them, but the white noise itself just, I don't know. Even when I go into hospitals, it's one of the things. Next up is a really cool desk. Nate did this a while back, guys. This is the WebTop Smart Nightstand. This thing's really, really cool and actually has a fast charger built in and a whole bunch of other cool parts. Oops. That is not it. Let's grab the right video right there.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger, and today I wanted to showcase to you guys
Must have been early.
the
He was excited.
NST1 nightstand from WeeBeeTop.
Let's go ahead and
WeeBeeTop.
take a look at the WeeBeeTop more in detail and see some of the features and benefits that it provides. One of the first things that I'm going to tell you guys about is that this nightstand comes in black or white. As you see here, we have the white version of it. It also has built-in Bluetooth speakers, which we will be testing on later in the video. On the front panel here, you'll see that you have two regular 3-prong outlets, and then you'll also have two USB ports.
I almost bought a couch with a fridge in it. Little armrest, ice chest.
And then underneath, you have a light that will automatically turn on when it recognizes motion. Installing the feet on this is really easy. Locate this at the bottom. You're going to take one of the legs, and you're simply just going to screw it in. This would be the only assembly required.
Right on.
This nightstand also has a wood grain texture on it that I think makes the nightstand stand out. And on the front panel of the NST1, it has this brushed aluminum look over the faceplate, and I think that also makes this nightstand look very nice. And under the front panel of the NST1, you have this little storage area, which actually perfectly fits my 15.6-inch laptop. But you guys could obviously use
it. It goes out there, my 15.6.
Being that there are features with this nightstand that require power, it does have a standard 3-prong power adapter that you will need to plug in order to utilize all of those features. So let's go ahead and get this nightstand set next to my bed. I'm sitting it next to my bed. My bed isn't very high, but as you can see, it does sit a little bit lower, so just take that into consideration. We'll go ahead and test out the wireless charging. And as you see here, it works. My favorite feature easily of this nightstand is whenever you step down on the ground in the middle of the night, it'll automatically shine this light on the ground. This is going to be great for me whenever I wake up at 3 a.m. to go get Oreos. As I said earlier, there are normal plugins and USB plugins in the front. Now, these are going to work independently of the power button, so you don't need to have the power button turned on. That is right here. But in order to get the speakers and the light underneath to work, you will need this power button turned on. So let's go ahead and get that power button turned on now.
Good morning, Nelson.
And then we'll jump over and get our phone paired to the Bluetooth speakers. So on your Bluetooth enabled device, you'll want to just go into your Bluetooth settings and you'll see WeeBeeTop will pop up. It is going to prompt you and ask you for a passcode, as you can see popping up on the screen right now. And the passcode for this is actually going to be 8888. Again, 8888. You'll just hit pair and you'll see that you're connected.
888.
So let's go ahead and test out the speaker volume. I have my iPhone set to about half volume, as you can see there. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Oh, maybe you guys need a smart desk, smart table. A lot of cool options. So the real question is does he still have it next to his bed? That is the WeeBeeTop Smart Nightstand, guys. Of course, 2 different colors, plus Bluetooth speakers built in, power strips, and lighting. Actually, very cool. Now, we're going to be moving over to some WeMax product, guys. This is the WeMax 100-inch ALR projection screen. Now, if you guys know, ALR is ambient light rejecting, which is really great to have when you're watching a movie.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and
There's that
Entertainment.
cough
And
from
today I am
allergies.
super excited to showcase to you guys this 100-inch WeMax projector screen. This is an ALR projector screen, which I'll get back to what that means here in a little bit. And right off of the bat, what we're going to show you guys is just how this looks on my wall. So like I said, this is 100 inches. I barely got it to fit with the space that I had, but we made it work. And as you guys can see right here, this is leaves a very small footprint on your home. It's only about 1.5 inches in depth once it's installed.
UMax, everyone max.
Right here, there are absolutely zero warps, and that's due to the installation procedure, which has hundreds, I wouldn't say hundreds, but probably dozens and dozens of springs that are going to tension that screen to the frame. So basically all you have to do is unroll the screen. You're going to put the frame around it and the hooks and mount it to your wall, and that's really all it is. So now jumping over to a video test, we are using the WeMax.
My AC's acting weird today.
This, so it's two of the same brand products, but as you guys can see right here, this projector screen looks absolutely amazing. I chose this stock footage right here just because it had a nice color contrast. The black looks so good on this, and the colors just pop. And going back to that ALR that I was telling you guys about earlier, that is ambient light rejecting. So light that is not directly casted on this screen is going to help kind of reduce some of that lighting. So you get.
Now let's talk about this, guys. The screen makes a huge difference. But on top of that, the projector also makes a good difference. So, you know, if you have like a $80 projector, you may not need this, $500 screen for it. But I'm telling you, with the ALR or CLR screens, you're going to notice the difference in the quality of the picture while using them.
Get more vivid, more bright pictures. And as you can see here,
I really feel like I'm going to sneeze.
Footage. And I just
hate
can't
that
tell
feeling.
you guys how nice this projector screen looks in my room. This is going to be absolutely awesome for game days. If you're a football fan, soccer fan, if you play video games, if you like to watch the news. Honestly, this projector screen was so easy to set up. I did it by myself. It took me
Guys, so that is the WeMax 100-inch projection screen. They also make bigger ones if you need it. They also make an ALR CLR, which means you have ceiling light rejecting on top of the ambient light rejecting. Great little products. Next up, we have some Govee products, guys. I believe Jeff did these, so you're going to see the Govee Smart Table Lamp right now. And if you guys know Govee makes some very phenomenal products.
My name is Jeff, and I just recently got the Govee Star Pal Pro lamp, and I was absolutely impressed with it. As with every Govee product, I just can't believe how cool this thing is. Every time they set the bar high, and every time they seem to exceed that bar. So, real quick, everything that was included in the box. You have your lamp and a charging cable. It doesn't really get any simpler than that. And how you operate this thing, so there's a little button on the back right here. Just press it and you can turn it on. Looks like a candle. And off you go. So you can set it at an angle or you can set it to face up. And changing colors is quite easy. So if you don't have anything connected to this, you can do this manually by just tapping a button on the back. Go to whatever color you want. It's just going to cycle through some preset colors. White is also on here in case you just want a nice white light. But with the Govee app, there is a whole...
Guys, with the app, like he says, has a whole bunch more. You can do scenes. You can do music mode where it'll actually react to music or your voice. Guys, this is rechargeable, but you can plug it in to have permanent light. Now, I'm telling you guys, the Govee app is where it's at with any Govee product. It makes it that much more. You can use it without it, of course, but the app makes all of their products 100 times better. I highly recommend Govee products. Now, we're going to kind of jump forward and show you guys some of the colorations and stuff like that. I'm going to move back a little over here. So that is the music reactive. So every time he talks, it is moving. Guys, Govee, just phenomenal products. We now have a charcuterie board. If I pronounce that name wrong, don't butcher me. I cannot speak it. Guys, this is another video, I believe, done by Jeff. Let's see. Oh, it is. Look
Hello,
at that.
Everyone. My name is Jeff.
I'm
here today to talk to you about this absolutely phenomenal charcuterie board from Isogare. And I say this thing is absolutely amazing in so many ways. First off, the material around here, it's all made out of bamboo.
Will not sneeze. Nice, you will not make me.
Looks great, and frankly, it's a lot lighter than I thought it'd be just because of the bamboo material. So that's really cool. But in addition to having this nice, awesome, wide spacer here that's divoted so you can lay out whatever you want, keep it assorted, and gonna look nice. You also have this really cool slate right here. I think that this just gives it a little extra pop, makes it look really cool. Great for display purposes, but it is also removable, so you don't need to have it on there, and you can take it out and wash it very easily, so that's a nice feature. Comes with these 2 ceramic cups as well. They are removable if you don't want them there, but those are going to be great.
So that is not going to hold enough ranch dip for me.
So that is another really cool feature. And then finally, I have this final feature right here that I really like. It's got 2 drawers that slide out on the bottom that give you a whole bunch of extra goodies as well as some extra room. So first off, it expands your room again, so you have more area to place whatever you want. Food, cheeses, nuts, whatever. That's pretty cool. But it also comes with 4 awesome knives. You have an almond knife right here. You have a flat-bladed cheese knife. Another flat-bladed cheese knife. And a cheese fork. So these are going to be great for a lot of different...
You also got some chalk and a labeler, really cool. I see.
And finally, it does come with 2 of these little signs that are made out of slate as well. You can use these to identify various things on the plate, and even comes with some chalk to write on them as well. So this is pretty awesome. There's a lot here to love, and I know you're not here to see me, so I'm going to load this.
Yeah, let's see the food, sir.
Looks like when it's done.
We're all starving.
And here we go. We have a very fun work event planned for today, and we thought what better way to celebrate it than using this new awesome charcuterie board. I'm going to be loading this thing up with excellent goodies, and I will show you what it looks like.
I would like to know who named these things.
Stay tuned. And here we are. Setup on this was a breeze, and I think that this is going to surely impress everyone. We've got some nice pistachios over here, some crostini, some pepper jack cheese, bunch of wrapped mozzarella, a little piece of Gouda right there, some summer sausage with some blackberry jam in the corners, and then some more mixed nuts on the right. I'm excited to bring...
Great little board if you guys need one. Let's pop over to the Dale Strong paring knife set. Hey, buddy. How you doing, man? Oh, Oh, it's Jeff again.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff, and I'm here today to talk to you about this absolutely wonderful 3-piece paring knife set from Dale Strong.
Look up, Gray.
This is part of their Gladiator series, and they pulled out all the stops with these knives. Not only do you get this wonderful case for display and reuse, but included in the box, you get this wonderful little pin that shows that it's part of their Gladiator series, and some nice instruction cards for taking care of the knives. Highly recommend you hold on to this. This has some good info, plus you'll get a few laughs out of some of the things on here. So keep that around. And then
drag it across fish scales.
The history of these knives, how they're made, and
no stabbing chainmail, all that good stuff.
So let's open them up real quick and take a look. So again, this is a wonderful storage box for these knives. Excellent presentation on them. But let's go over the knives themselves. So you do get 3 different knives in here.
Just call you whatever.
This knife right here is going to be your standard flat blade paring knife.
Hey, sir, be careful with that thing. You don't want to hurt yourself.
Custom fit sheaths.
Did you see that? He just
protect the knives and extend the life of them. So this one's going to be great for just general.
It's like me when I do this.
Then you have a similar knife, except it's serrated. It's going to be your serrated paring knife. This is going to be great when you have to do a back and forth motion. And then finally, you have your bird beak slicing knife. This is going to be great when you have to peel things. So the curve.
Speaking of the guy, he just pops up. He knows his video's on.
The material that each of these knives are made out of is a very high carbon stainless steel. So what does that mean? A high carbon stainless steel is great for cooking in the kitchen because the knives are going to hold their edge very well. I got these, when I got these, I ran them through my sharpener, and I wasn't able to sharpen them any more than they already came. So they come very sharp to begin with, and because of that high carbon stainless steel, again, they're going to hold that for a very long time. The only downside with a high carbon stainless steel, you can't run this through the dishwasher. With most knives in general, I am not a fan.
I'm going to say it right now. If you throw your knife in the dishwasher, we can no longer be friends. I'm just saying. Guys, take care of your knives, honestly. And these are beautiful. They do have a full tang with pins, guys, that hold on that nice little handle. So you do have a full tang knife, which is actually really phenomenal.
And running them through the dishwasher, I prefer washing them by hand. Just takes a little bit of soap and water, then dry them off right away, and you're good to go. The handles on each of these knives are also made out.
I yell every time my wife and kid throw a knife in the dishwasher.
Very well. It's very lustrous and has a nice sleek look to it. I absolutely love that. Also, the blades on each of these, they do run full tang, and they're slotted in by little pins here. So that's going to make sure that the blade doesn't...
No, is that a mosaic pin in the middle? Let's take a look and see. Nope, it's a lasered etched middle one. Right, cool. I had to check. So guys, that is the Dallas Strong Gladiator Series paring knife set if you need one. Nice little set. Next up, we have the Michelangelo Pots and Pans set. This is a 12-piece set, guys. An actually really nice set. Now, that is not the right video. That is.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this pretty awesome pots and pans set from Michelangelo.
I actually used
Up until recently, I had never heard of Michelangelo. Honestly, I am surprised I've gotten this far, especially being someone that's passionate about cooking without knowing about these. So you guys can see right here, it does come with a lot. Right here, you have this tiny frying pan. Moving on, you're going to have an 8-inch frying pan. Then you're also going to get a saucepan. Continuing on, you guys can see that you get 3 different size pots. You're also going to get lids, a couple utensils, and a cooling rack. And just taking a look at this nonstick right here, as you guys can see, this is the copper coating. And on the bottom of the pots and pans, you guys can see that the heat distribution is actually formed really well. So everything is going to heat up and stay to the temperature that you set. But the part that shines about these pots and pans is that non-stick. I have never used copper coated pans or pots or anything like that before. So whenever I got these, I was very excited to test them.
Now, I can't say I do have this the other the hammered style copper pan set from them. And the actual coating works very phenomenal. You do not need to use like oils and stuff to make it non-stick. I do recommend still putting a little oil in your pans, like, of course, guys, to keep the longevity. So, just one of them.
So that's what we're going to do. You guys can see the handle here is pretty strong, and honestly, these pots and pans just feel really nice. But let's go ahead and jump over and try to cook something that usually sticks. So normally, whenever I'm making my eggs, even with other non-stick coated brands, what I'll normally do is just put some butter in the pan first, but we're not going to do that to test a non-stick. So we'll go ahead and crack this egg in here. And as you guys can see, one of the things that popped out immediately to me is that it doesn't run at all. On my stove, eggs will normally start to run because my stove is uneven or it's unlevel. But you can see right here that that coating actually grabs a hold of everything and just makes it stay in place. Yes, I know we did way too much pepper on here. Don't ask me how it got this bad, but let's go ahead and see if this thing is going to stick to the pan at all. That is not too much pepper. That's perfect amount of pepper. So as you guys can see right there, there is not an ounce of that egg left on there. The only thing that you guys can see is part of the egg that we just didn't grab whenever we flipped it, and some of the seasoning that we use. And then taking it off, you guys can see that there's really nothing on here besides the seasoning. So if you guys have been looking for a new pots and pan set, I've been very, very impressed with.
I really have, guys, with these Michelangelo pots and pans. I've been impressed with them also. Now, next up, we have the espresso machine. Now, if you're a coffee drinker, this may be the one for you, or, you know, a caffeine drinker. I shouldn't say coffee because it's espresso. I apologize to those purists out there.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, back again today with another video taking a look at this Michelangelo espresso machine. This thing is jam-packed full of features, so let's go ahead and just jump in and take a look at everything that this thing has to offer. So this thing is very easy to get set up and going. You guys can see on the right side of the machine.
Before we get going, guys, make sure to enter. We are giving away, oops, that is not the link. We do have the laptop giveaway going on, guys. So make sure to enter that. That is one of our biggest giveaways to date. So if you guys need it.
You're going to have hot water, coffee in steam. And what that steam is for is this little nozzle right here that's going to allow you to add frothed milk
not
to
sure
your
what you mean, the
espresso.
movie?
It's really awesome that you're able to just do that. You guys can see that on the back side here that the water reservoir tank is huge, so you're definitely going to get a lot of cups out of one fill right there. You're going to have 2 different cup sizes. We're going to go ahead and go with cup 1 to get this started. Then you're going to take this little handle right here and just choose which cup you want. So I have the 1 cup size. You're going to choose your favorite espresso grounds, and then you're just going to pour them in like that. And then the next thing you want to do is basically just apply even pressure to the coffee grounds that you just added in order to get this thing to pull through. And honestly, I don't know what mess you guys are talking about. See, there's no mess. And then after that, you guys will see right here, you have a nice even cup. And then the next thing you want to do is basically just push this on. Now, it might seem like I'm struggling. It is not that difficult to do this. I just did it wrong. So just follow the instructions and you should be good. Next thing you want to do is just simply select what size cup you want. We're going to go with 1 cup. And you guys will see here after a few seconds that it will start to pull. And honestly, I don't know why, but something about this right here is just so satisfying to watch. I think it's just how clean and how simple it pulls through. And then I went ahead and sped this portion up. This is me frothing the milk. It does take a little bit longer. That's why I sped the video up, just so you guys aren't sitting here watching the whole 45 seconds it took to complete this. And then you are simply able to just add that frothed milk into your coffee. So there's a little drop, and you guys can see right here that that is just so satisfying to do. Now, I tried to do the designs, but I'm definitely no expert. But even without that, you guys can see just how satisfying this is. So if you guys have been looking for a new espresso machine, I think this might be the one for you. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
So that is the Michelangelo Steel Espresso machine, guys. Nice little thing there, guys, if you need it, of course. Now we're going to be moving over to the Aldel 3-tier spice rack. If I I definitely butchered that name. We have the 3-tier and 2-tier, so I'll show you guys this.
So here is my
Nikita.
spice rack.
We have a Nikita video.
One, and I absolutely love this thing. Now, I know I don't have a lot of spices on it right now, but that's because I'm still deciding how I want to organize it. But the assembly of it was actually super easy, and I love the fact that they included a way for...
I don't even have counter space for something like that.
You could do it incline, but if you want it flat,
that's the funny part.
Do it flat. So don't think that you have to do it like this. They offer multiple options for how you install it, and they also come with these really nice little like pads at the bottom so that you can line each shelf with it. So it's just easier to slide out your seasonings and they don't get caught in between of the grates. But as you can see,
I have questions.
Here in my cabinet, I have a ton of spices that I use.
His cabinet
all the
looks
time.
like mine.
And so I'm looking really forward to organizing them on the spice rack because it's absolutely amazing and it fits perfectly
he's got scale
right
in the background. He's weighing food out.
That cabinet for something else and just save on overall space. So if you're looking for an absolutely amazing spice rack to have, this is definitely going to be one to check out. Aledio does an amazing job on all of their products that they make, and this one is no different than the rest. It's absolutely perfect, absolutely easy to assemble, and the instructions are very clear.
He's got the Goya too.
Check this one out.
Now, guys, that is the 3-tier spice rack. Now we're going to be moving over to the 2-tier dish rack. If I can grab the right video this time.
So I've finally finished building my Aledio 2-tier over.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have that over my thing.
And I'm absolutely so pleased with how it looks. And it's just, I'm so ready to use this because we don't have a place for our dishes. So this is really awesome. We have been just simply putting our dishes to dry on this little mat over here. So now that we have a place to store them so they can dry, I'm super excited. I have a couple of dishes in the sink that need to be done, so I'm going to do these and then basically line them all up and show you what it looks like and how I feel about this dish rack. So now that I've finished washing dishes, I have everything set out. There's just so much space for literally everything. You can put stuff in different sections and make sure that it has enough space to essentially just air dry. And I love the fact that everything just, you know, drips into the sink where it belongs. So if you're looking for an absolutely fantastic and amazing over the dish, or over the sink rather,
it's actually a cool little dish drying rack if you guys need. Maybe you guys live in an apartment that doesn't have a dishwasher, or maybe you don't like using your dishwasher and you like doing hand drying. This will give you that option to actually dry your dishes just like that without no problems. Great little product. If you guys have any questions about any of the products that we've shown so far, please ask. And buddy, I don't know why your stuff's getting moderated. Do not know. Now, next up, we have this electric tea kettle, guys. If you guys like electric tea, maybe the Keeber electric gooseneck is the one for you.
Hello, everyone. Jeff here today.
Jeff
We're going to be
again.
making some wonderful pour-over coffee with my new KeyBar electric kettle.
Oh, he's got his Dragon Ball shirt on.
And it's
Go Dragon Ball
absolutely
shirts.
wonderful. So
Guys, if you need, we do have a
plugs
merch
right into
store.
the wall, any standard US socket, and it's good to go. The way you operate it.
And I don't suggest drinking pure lemon water.
Then the light's going to kick.
Ugh.
It's going to send out up to 1,000
Stomach acid, man.
base here to heat up the water super fast. This water was already warm because I've been doing a couple of rounds of my pour over already, so it's going to heat up very quickly. But when this is about half full, it took me about 1.5 to 2 minutes to boil all the water, so that was pretty nice. Another neat feature on this is it has an automatic shut off on it. So once it reaches a certain temperature, just like that, it's going to shut off automatically. Can't tell you how many gooseneck kettles I've burned out in the past because I intended to use them right away. I set them on the stove and forgot about them for 15 to 30 minutes, and I come back and the bottom's all charred. So I've gone through a couple that way, but this is a great way to make sure I never do that again. Once it's done for a nice even distribution and great cooling temperature, just let it sit for about 20 seconds for your coffee. Afterward, it's going to be at the perfect temperature. And here's the real benefit of a gooseneck. It allows you to control exactly how much you want to pour and where you want to pour it. So you want to go nice and slowly, make sure all the grounds get hit, and none of the flavors are missed in this. So this is a must.
You know, I'm not a coffee drinker, so this wouldn't be something for me, but I could see the benefits of this. Or even a tea drinker.
I use this in my evenings for tea, so this is perfect for me. I'll let that sit for a couple seconds. So, the material.
If you guys need a gooseneck, maybe this is the electric tea kettle for you. Now we're going to be moving over to a product that I actually own a couple of, and this is the iDo queen size air mattresses, guys. These things are very phenomenal for camping, for in your house if you have guests, or in between. Maybe you just don't want a real bed. This could be your bed. Now, Nate did this video, so you're going to see a whole bunch of fun stuff.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel from Dragon Blogger, and today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome queen-size air mattress from iDo. They say that this is the perfect guest bed solution, so let's go ahead and jump in and see if that's the truth. So we'll go ahead and start with a quick unboxing. This was a super simple process. As you can see here, it comes in this nice little carrying case with the drawstring. So that's a cool feature that they didn't have to add, but they did. So we'll go ahead and keep pulling this out. As you can see, it's double wrapped here in this plastic. We'll go ahead and take all of that out. It has a little instruction manual as well as some warning labels and stuff like that.
Yeah, don't
So
put
we'll
the
go
bag
ahead
over
and
your
throw
heads.
that to the side and keep unboxing this. Take away this plastic and this little tag. And now we'll go ahead and jump and we'll take a look at the front here. So as you can see here, it actually has dual motors to help inflate or deflate this machine faster. So over here on the left side of this panel, you're going to have the compartment for your power cable as well as your air duct valve to relieve the pressure inside of this.
Now, the
if you
cool
don't
thing
have
about the
power
air duct valve,
to
guys, if you do not have power, maybe you have a compressor that will help you air up, that you can use that through that air duct to actually inflate this instead. You know, if you're out camping and you don't have a house plug, that could be your option also.
automatically deflate it. So this thing was packed really nicely. So what you want to do is just go ahead and get it unfolded. Get it unfolded as best as you can.
And
so
realize
it
it's
doesn't
never
kink
going
up
back
when
in
you're
the
trying
same
to air
direction.
this mattress
Wait, what?
up. And then you simply just want to take the cable out of the compartment, plug it in, and then you are going to inflate it. All in all, this took about 3 to 4 minutes to inflate it to the desired firmness that I wanted. It might be a little bit different for you, but that's just my experience. Once you get it to the desired firmness, simply just turn off those motors and you're good to go.
I appreciate that, buddy.
So now we'll go ahead and lay down on it. First, though, you see here this has this really nice soft touch feature, and it feels really nice to the hands. And it also, you can obviously put a sheet on it, but if you wanted to just sleep on this, that will be absolutely fine. So my initial impressions when
Now
laying
remember,
down on
guys,
this
this
is
will
it is
hold
firm,
up
but
to
that's how I honestly
650
like it.
pounds,
You
so
didn't
do
want it
not
as
worry about
firm
that.
as I have it in this video. All you have to do is just deflate it a little bit.
Guys, just a simple little air mattress that can go up in no time at all and deflate in no time at all. And like I said, if you don't have a house plug, you do have the little section that you can, the bladder section that will allow you to let the air in or out if you have a separate style. So one of them things. Next up, guys, is the Fit King massage gun. We're just going to kind of talk about that one. The Fit King Precision massage gun, guys, comes with multiple heads, has the battery power. Nate is definitely sleeping on the job.
Hey, what is going on, guys?
Maybe we
My
should
name
all be
is Nathaniel with
sleeping. I
Driving
could take
Blogger
a
Tech and
nap.
Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Fit King Percussion Muscle Massager.
Oh,
This thing has a ton of features, so let's go ahead and
heads.
jump in and check all those out. So as you can see here, you get this really nice carrying case with this nice soft touch texture across the entire body of the carrying case, so that's pretty cool. Now we're going to take a look at all the attachments that you get with it.
I
So
can't
as you can see
complain.
here,
I
you
mean,
get a couple of the normal
I'm having a
roller
better
ball
day
as well
than
as
Nate.
a
I can
hook
say that.
attachment. If we
Unfortunately,
move over here, you get one that is designed for like deep
not a
tissue,
bad day.
and then also another one.
I
that
mean,
is
I am
designed
drinking
for, like,
lemon
a
water,
padding
so it
effect.
ain't great day.
You also
but
are going to get the charger, and you're going to get
Drink what you
another
gotta drink.
attachment, which is good for something like the back of your calves or your bicep or something along those lines.
So for those of you just popping in, I will say this one last. Again, Nate, during Nate's stream yesterday, his PC did kind of burn up, so he is out of commission until probably the next day or so. He had to order a new. He got a new PSU yesterday. The power supply did not fix all of the issues, so he had to order a new motherboard. Hopefully, the motherboard is the last issue to be arise. Yeah, it's and where Nate lives, he's like 2.5 hours from the closest Best Buy, which is like the closest electronic store that sells PC parts to him. So, yeah. No, he's just gonna rebuild for now. I did tell him that, hopefully nothing else fried with it, but just diagnose one piece at a time, I guess, is all he can do for right now. So that is why I'm here taking over his stream. Yeah, I dread it. I always fear that with my PCs. It's like if something goes out, it's like then I'm down and out.
Lines where it can kind of grab around that muscle. And then also on the top in the little pouch, you're going to get your instruction manual that will teach you how to use this massage gun. And then, of course, you are going to get the massage gun itself. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at 360 around the massage gun. As you can
Nate was
see
on his
here,
phone
the
watching.
entire
He was in
massage
here
gun is
chatting
draped
for a
in
while.
this nice matte black finish with this soft touch grip. We're going to go ahead and peel off the screen protector. That's always my favorite part on product reviews. And as you can see here, you have the little
plastic
screen,
is the best part
which
on
is going
frames.
to reflect the pressure and the power and how long you have battery life. To get this machine turned on, all you have to simply do is just switch the off switch to on. And as you can see here, the screen
your
is
60-minute
illuminated in
timer.
this nice blue contrasting against the black of the machine. Turning it on right here, we turned it on to the 4 setting, and you can see right here that this thing's chugging away. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and show you guys that this thing can actually go quite a bit.
Wow, it's really
up.
touch
And all
sensitive.
you simply have to do is just hold down. It's a pressure sensitive, and now it is at 20, which is the maximum setting that you can set this particular massage gun to.
We'll talk. We'll
attaching
talk
heads
about
to
that after
this
this
massage
video.
gun is actually very simple.
Yeah.
All you simply do is grab the
It's been
attachment
one of
that
them
you
weeks.
want,
I'm not even
hold the
kidding.
back of the machine, and then simply just push it in, and you are good to go. And as you can see here, this thing is chugging
Yeah, the
right
whole team.
along, and it's ready to be used. Simple as that, guys. Nothing.
So a great little massage gun, and I highly recommend Fit King. Yeah, so we had an eventful week around here also. I mean, we've family members in the hospital. Then we tried to take off for the day Sunday. We did take off for the day Sunday. We went up north. Day was going great. On the way back, witnessed a car wreck. I don't know if the guy, he got hurt. I instantly pulled over. I was the first one to jump out. I rushed to the car, started ripping the windshield out, but unfortunately I stopped the windshield and just ripped the sunroof open, helped him and his wife out of the car, and then, did my good deed for the day, went home, woke up the next morning with what I think is probably kidney stones, and that's why I'm drinking lemon water. It has been one of them weeks for all of us. Justin is definitely sick. Nate's computer's down. I get them, so I'm used to it. Yeah, it's definitely been a week. So if you guys need a massage gun, Fit King's got you covered. If not, we got the Quinair leg massagers, and these are actually really cool. This is actually one of the ones that I actually like looking at this one. Nate, I believe Nate did this. But these are like rechargeable. See if I can find this.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger back again today with
this week's got to get a little better somewhere.
A look at this air compression leg massager from Quinair. Now, I've worked with Quinair before, and they make great products. So let's go ahead and jump in and see how these work. I've been super excited to test these, and I finally got the chance to do these today. Unboxing this was very simple. There's not a lot to the unboxing. Everything is very simple to understand and what everything does. Now, taking a look at this design, as you guys can
just
see
take
here,
it, keep
going.
Got
this
nice just got to get
orange, yellow design, and then taking a look at the controls right here, you have 3 simple controls. You're gonna have power, your mode, and then your intensity, all very simple to use. Let's go ahead and show you guys how to use that.
So yeah, guys, these are really cool. It does have 3 modes, 3 intensities, and heat levels. They are rechargeable, which is cool, and you can use these ones separately, which is actually phenomenal because most of these leg massagers like this cannot be used separately. You actually have to have multiple pieces hooked up all together. I love that this option has that. And then you guys see the little plug, and he plugged it in here. He is powering it up. If you guys need it, maybe this is something for you. Now, the way these work is it releases air in and out, compressing back and forth in different patterns. They are a very cool product. Now we're going to pop over to the fetal wrist brace. And I believe Mrs. Dragon Blogger did this video. Oh, she did.
Dragon Bloggers here. Today we are looking at this wrist brace. Now these can be beneficial if you have a sports injury.
Yeah, so Nate's PC breaking down has put me on the fast track of partying together a whole new PC for myself for our main PC.
Or if you have arthritis, carpal tunnel, or any conditions that you would need to brace your hand and or wrist.
Even though it's only a year and a half old.
And this size is small/medium.
Anybody want some gummies?
This is suitable for nighttime support.
I got gummies.
As well as daytime support. Make sure you always read the directions.
Well, I mean, if you look back there, I do have a backup PC already. But I do not know if that PC will truly handle all of the streaming that this PC does. It's definitely, that's just meant for test benching stuff. You know, that's where I test bench all my products, so I don't have to keep tearing down my main PC. So the CPU in that is not that highest of quality. I mean, it's an AMD Ryzen, but it's not a big Ryzen. So I always question, will it handle what I need if it breaks down? I mean, so I guess I'd find out.
Carefully. And now my mom's going to show you how to put this on. Now she
suffers
with arthritis.
These are dinos though.
Carpal tunnel
Dinosaurs.
In both hands and wrists. These are easy to use, easy to put on.
That's what I always question.
Good quality textiles. These braces are very beneficial for those that suffer from these conditions. You simply want to
definitely tough week for a lot of us.
Tight enough that you're immobile, but not tight enough that it causes circulation issues. So take care when you're adjusting the straps.
Guys, the fetal wrist brace is actually really good wrist brace. I actually have one that I use. If you need one, we have you covered right there. Now, as you see, Mrs. Dragon Blogger has her guest trying it on, and that's Mrs. Dragon Blogger's mother. Unfortunately, Mrs. Dragon Blogger is not feeling good either, so their household is down. Next up, we have some Korean skincare set for men. I have not seen this, so I don't even know this video. This is a new one for me.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Donginbi Self-Care Facial Scrub for Men. This was actually a company that was formed in 1899, which is really surprising to me. So let's go ahead and just jump in and take a look at everything that comes with it. As you guys can see right here, this is the entire setup. So this is a full system to exfoliate and clean your skin. So as you can see right here, the
You guys
first
are
thing that we're
supposed
going to
to
get is this
exfoliate your
little
skin.
bottle. And what this is going to be is your deep cleaning
That's why my wife
foam.
yells.
So this is going to be your base cleaner for cleaning your face or your body, whatever it really is, even though this really is designed for your face. Continuing on, the next thing that you're going to see right here is you are going to get this balancing toner. Now what this is something that you apply to your face after you wash it before you moisturize it. Then
Hey,
right
thank you
here,
for the
this is
follow,
going to
man.
be your moisturizer right here. You guys can see here that it is a balancing moisturizer. So
Oh,
this is supposed
we
to
do have a
even out the
giveaway for that
pH
going on,
levels
though, guys.
on your face.
Make sure
Then
to enter
continuing
that
on in the
laptop
box, you
giveaway.
guys are going to notice the next thing that you're going to get is more moisture balancing cream right here. So it's really cool that they're sending a ton of stuff just to take care of men's faces specifically. And then the last thing is going to be this moisture balancing toner. So this is just a bigger bottle of what I was showing you earlier. The other ones were basically just travel sizes if you guys are on the go.
Yeah, there ain't nothing
Now make
better,
sure
dude.
if you guys do open this, you
there
do
is.
make sure that you take that little tray out, because underneath, kind of hidden right here, you guys have
Got
some of these
scrubs.
little cloths right here that'll help exfoliate or help dry. So
Yeah,
make
little
sure
loofah
that
scrubs.
you
That's
take
cool.
off that little tray that I took off a few
Sorry about
seconds
that.
ago. Otherwise, you'll miss out on those little freebies right there. So taking a look at this, you guys can see right here that this design on these bottles is really cool. And honestly, this moisturizing cream is very soft. So all I want to do is just show you guys how this works. So I was a little bit confused whenever I first attempted to use this, but all you really have to do is after you put it upside down, just basically dab it on your skin and that will make the lotion come out. Now, obviously this is facial lotion, but for the sake of this video, I just wanted to show you guys this. Honestly, the scent on this is very, very nice. It's got a very warm kind of wood, not necessarily citrus scent, but just a very nice scent on it. And this
Always
is
flip me
very,
off.
very smooth, and it
He's fired.
spreads very well across the surface of your skin. So if you guys have been looking for a new skincare system and
There you go. Skincare if you guys need it for the men. Now, we have a Paris Rhone product, guys. I have actually done a few Paris Rhone products and highly recommend them. They've all worked out very, very well so far. This is the oscillating fan. Oh, Jeff
Hello,
again.
everyone. Jeff here today. to
Jeff
talk
is
about
back.
This super cool fan from Paris Rhone. There are a lot of awesome features built into this fan, so let's go through a couple of them right away. First off, it's got 9 different
hoping that
speed
cut down
settings,
is not
which
my
will
earbud.
all put out more air as you go higher.
I hear it
and
clicking.
a turbo setting.
Anybody else here clicking
Right
in
now
this
it's on
video?
its base setting. Can't even hear it. I've gone
Hey,
through
Darthman.
most of these settings earlier, and I've discovered that at about 6, if you're really close to it and listening real hard, that's when you can first start to even hear it remotely. Let's go all the way up to 9 real quick. It's going to be putting out quite a bit more air. Love that.
Max speed,
But
man.
even
Max
then,
speed. Give me
it's
all the
still
air.
Super quiet. My AC just kicked on, and it's 10 times louder than this thing, and that's through the wall outside, so that's pretty insane. It's also
I agree.
set
My
at
AC's
turbo mode.
really loud.
This is my personal favorite. I like a lot of airflow. But even on turbo, where it's going to be putting out a ton more air, barely even audible, so that's pretty nice. I like sleeping with the fan on in my room. I don't like a lot of noise, just a little bit of white noise, so this is perfect for me. Plus, I also
That I
like
said
a
me.
really dark room when I sleep. And one thing that they thought of when they were designing this is after 1 minute, if you're not putting in any commands or pressing any buttons, this is going to shut off the light. So that way my room is still going to be completely dark, and I really love that, because anything that leaves a light on in my room all night, I cannot stand. So that's awesome. Another cool feature, this head here is fully adjustable to 90 degrees, so you can have it go straight up. So if you want to disperse air throughout a room, target a certain area,
Hey,
or
that's
leave it
cool.
perfectly straight, whichever you prefer. Another cool thing, so most fans like this, you can get them to oscillate. This one has 3 different oscillation modes. So right now this is going to be its highest oscillation mode, or lowest rather, where it's going to go only about 60 degrees in oscillation. Nope, that one's its highest. This one's 120 degrees in oscillation. Sorry. That's its second highest. It's going to go.
So 3 levels of oscillation, guys. Multiple levels of fan and very, very quiet. Paris Rhone has got you covered. Now the cool option, just like he just showed you, is that actually will tip straight up and down. So actually will move the air up around and keep circling around the building. I like that option. Now we're gonna pop over to something that I really think is really cool. This is an expandable cat carrier backpack. This thing is just really cool. Now we're gonna show you guys this. We're gonna show you cat new too.
Hey everyone, Jason Weiler here, and today we're going to be checking out a expendable cat carrier backpack. This is actually a very
almost looks like a Pokeball, guys.
Tool, especially if you have a cat
Gotta catch them all.
Is willing to go out with you a lot. This is excellent choice to make for something that you can use to easily transport them. So let's take a look at some of the features here. The bag itself operates as both a carrier and a bag. As you can see over here, this is where you're able to have it extend as a carrier. The setting is very simple.
He's got the cat
there
on
are
a leash.
multiple entrances, and it makes it very easy. The large entrance up top, functioning as the backpack portion as well, is very easy to manipulate and to put together as well. The zipper function makes it extremely easy and accessible. In addition to that, on the side, as you can see, there's a hole with a separate zipper that you can open and close, which helps to keep it intact, especially if you don't want anyone else getting in or anyone getting out in particular. What you do notice as well is there are additional zippers along the carrier side that'll allow you to open and close as necessary. Now, when you want to set it up as a book bag, all you have to do is to close it up, and because it's so easy, you're able to put it back together and everything holds really well. As you can see, very simple, very easy to utilize. It comes with a side pocket, so if you have a need to store some items, you definitely have that option. In this example, I pretty much have my long lead that I utilize everywhere for both my cat and my dog, so it's easy for me to have that stored along the side. The other side, as I showed you before, is where they'll be able to come in and out. Then you have your main compartment right there. The next awesome part is that you are able to customize the front here. As you can see, this is what the standard is going to come with. You are able to unlock and remove it. You do have a secondary option as well, where you would be able to...
The glass dome. He's got the bubble.
Utilize this.
That's cool.
And you get a little bit of protection here, especially since there are holes here on the bottom to allow for air circulation, but you get more moisture protection compared to this. So they give you different options to be able to switch in and out. Overall, absolutely love this product, and this is something,
guys, a very cool little cat carrier backpack if you guys need. It's actually very cool. Reminds me of a Pokeball. Next up, we got the Hertzgo self-cleaning slicker brush for dogs, guys. It's probably going to end pretty soon. I have a few items to go. I believe I have like 7 items, I think.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this
we're not doing a giveaway right now.
Self-cleaning pet slicker brush.
Most likely, the giveaway will be held during Nikida's our Deer Power stream tonight, or Astra stream. I believe one of them's on tonight. Good question. Who's on tonight? Let's see here. Nope, Nikita. Nikita is on tonight, guys, so we'll probably be a giveaway during his.
If you guys have dogs,
oh yeah, probably
which
around.
I know a lot of you guys
12,
out there
15.
do. You guys are probably watching this video for a reason. You're looking for a new way to get rid of some of that dander.
Yeah, no giveaway today during
some
the
of
stream.
that hair that is all over your furniture. And I think this might be the answer for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So this brush by Hertzko is made very, very well. Everything feels solid on the handle. You guys can see right there. You have this nice soft touch material, and you might be wondering where the bristles are, and that is where the self-cleaning comes into play. So if you guys take a look at this, even though this is super purple, it works super well. So right here, there's a little button. What you want to do is basically push that button in. It will lock the bristles out. And then once you're done cleaning your dog or brushing your dog, you guys will be able to push it, and then all of the hair will stay on top whenever you release it back into its little carrying area, as you guys could see right there. So this thing definitely feels really cool, but let's go ahead and see if it works really cool. So we'll go ahead and get my best boy up here. His name is Ninja. And as you guys could see, as soon as I put him up there, he thought I was going to leave him, but of course I'm not going to do that. We'll go ahead and grab this Hertzko brush, and we'll just start brushing him. And honestly, he was a little bit nervous at first just because he's not a big fan of new things. But you guys can see right here, he starts getting into it and he starts really liking it. And I'm not even kidding you guys. 20 minutes after that, he was sighing and barking and everything just because he wanted me to go brush him again. So one thing I was doing a little bit wrong is you guys don't have to brush as hard because this thing is getting deep into their undercoat. And their undercoat is something that they need. So definitely just be a little bit gentle with them. This thing does a really good job of just getting that fur off. And he wanted to go down, so I guess it's time to showcase you guys what this thing did. You guys can see right here, it picked up a bunch of hair, but where this shines is how easy it is to clean. Gone are the days of manually pulling out hair from those bristles. You do not have to do that anymore with this Hertzko brush.
Guys, the Hertzko brush, if you need it, great little option. Next up, we have the Mighty Bliss electric heating pad. This is actually done by Nate also.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Mighty Bliss heating pad. So this is for pain relief. So it says that it warms up in seconds and that it is instant pain relief. So let's go ahead and just unbox it and see everything that it comes with. So everything's packaged really well. I really do enjoy the branding and just kind of the color scheme of the packaging. I think it looks really modern and just simplistic. So that's everything inside of the box, as you guys can see right here. This is the entire heating pad right here. So let's just go ahead and get this out, and wow. Immediately right off of the rip, you're going to see that you have an instruction manual right here, a little bit of a notice, and then you are going to the heating blanket itself. So one of the things I noticed immediately about the blanket is how soft it is. And you can also feel all of the different heating elements. So the cool thing about that is there's not going to be just one section or a couple sections that are heated. The heating elements, if you guys can see kind of those lines, are all the way throughout here. So super soft on the pad right there. And then you are going to have the controller.
I actually have a heating pad that wraps around your neck.
It looks like the controller is pretty simple to use. All you have to do is just turn it on, and then there's a high, medium, and low setting. But
Now, the cool thing about this, guys, is they are timed. They will auto shut off after a certain amount of time, so you cannot overheat yourself.
Go ahead.
I love that.
And jump in. Let's just plug this in, and we'll see what this thing's about. All right, so one of the things that I wanted to point out to you guys was that you get a lifetime warranty. All you have to do is text lifetime to the number provided. I'm not going to show the number just because I don't want to. So we got the blanket all powered up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place it over this back shoulder because I actually did kind of sleep on it wrong, and it does feel a little bit achy and a little bit sore. And I'm just going to lean some pressure on that. And as you guys can see right here, we have it plugged in. I'm just going to go ahead and press the power button. So right now it is on the low setting. I'm going to go ahead and go up to high so we can see how fast this thing actually heats up.
If you need a heating pad that works very quick, very easy, and has an auto timer that automatically shuts off at a certain amount of time, maybe the Mighty Bliss is for you. Guys, like I said, I will say this again, guys. We do have the laptop giveaway going on, guys. You really want to enter in that, guys. We're doing a nice gaming laptop that will be given away in about, multiple weeks away. But you really want to enter. It's one of our bigger ones going on right now. Now, next up, we have the Aroma Essential Oil Pack. Grab that video for you. Oh, it's a game? What? No way.
So I'm super excited about this, and I'm so glad that it's finally
It's a game of Essence. I did not know this was a
Aroma,
game.
A game of Essence, and basically you can play it with 4 other people.
Okay.
And it's really cool because if you love things that smell good, this is definitely going to be a game that you're going to enjoy. And it's really fun too. So the 4 colors are indicative of like the 4 players, obviously, but also the 4 different types of games you can play. There's Discover, which is the red one, Survive, which is the purple one, Revolve, which is the yellow one, and then the green one is Collect. So they each have different objectives. For Discover, you have to identify your 5 aromas faster than your opponent. In Survive, you have to eliminate players by naming all of their scents. And then in Revolve, you smell and pass the oils around, and you try to like identify which one it is. And then in Collect, you find all the aromas that belong in your category. And I know it may sound like a lot, and it kind of is, but like you get used to it super fast, especially the more you play it. And it's just really cool. So just looking at the stuff that these are like the player cards, and they basically list out all the scents that you have that come with it. So as you can see, here's a list of all the different scents that are included, and it comes with like player pieces that you can use, different little like cards and notations.
Nikita, you're saying,
and one of the things that I actually really love the most, because it gave me a lot of information that I didn't know about, are these little cards. And basically, it has all of the scents that it comes with.
So a cool little aromatherapy game, guys, with the multiple scents and multiple styles of playing, if you are into something like that. Now, next up, guys, we have the oil diffuser. This is a 400 milliliter essential oil diffuser for the house, guys, and it does come with all the oils, essential oils that you really need. I believe Mr.
So a lot of these diffusers are really, really popular. This is a really cool one. I put some lavender in here, and I put the water in. Now I'm going to add a little bit of cedar. I like to mix smells and figure out what smells good.
Here's
cinnamon. Add a little bit of cedar. So, that smells good.
Extract.
So we're going to turn it on here. Self-explanatory. Here's your cord. It does need to be plugged in. So I think you can see that going. You can also, it has 4 time settings, so you can do that. The buttons right here. You can also change the colors. There you go.
Wow. I smell that very strong, by the way, from here.
I think it has like 17 colors. Let me see here. Yeah, so a little bit about this aroma diffuser. It does come with 10 essential oils, which was really sweet. So it comes with these oils. It comes with lavender and tea plant, peppermint, eucalyptus, lemon, orange flower, rosemary, frankincense, cedar, and cinnamon. And it has 4 built-in time settings. It also has 7 light choices. And it does have an auto shut-off. So if it runs for a certain amount of time, it will shut off.
It's a cool thing to have that auto timer. That way, if you run out of like liquid, it doesn't keep going and, just wearing the product out. Now, essential oils are great, guys, to make your houses or areas smell great. It also helps calm the body sometimes. A certain smell will just trigger endorphins in you guys and just love it. Now, the next product up, guys, we have some Sojo small square style sunglasses. These are polarized. Now, we do have a couple more products coming up, guys.
These ones look really cool. These are actually, I've been wearing these to work while I'm driving because I drive a lot for work. And I actually really like the way these ones look. For some reason, I know I don't look like Daredevil, but I feel like Daredevil. I feel like these are like Daredevil
look
sunglasses.
A little small.
Do they not look like the sunglasses he wears? Am I completely off? I think they look really
completely
nice.
off.
They look really cool. These sunglasses are definitely really nice. One thing I did notice about them is it might not be a problem for you guys.
Coming towards the end of the stream.
These are actually so dark that when I'm driving down the road, I can't see the radio station on my cars, or I can't see what song is playing because they tint so well. So they definitely they definitely do what they're supposed to, which is block out light. Really nice sunglasses. Definitely check these out if you guys have been looking for a nice, stylish new pair of sunglasses.
Guys, that is the Sojo small square polarized sunglasses. Next up, we have some Duramac 3D Shiny Silk PLA filament, and we also have a 3D printer coming up, if you guys are looking.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I'm super excited to showcase to you guys this gold PLA filament from Duramic 3D. I've been wanting to print with a gold filament for a while, so I'm super excited to showcase this. Let's go ahead and jump in and test it out. We are going to be using my Ender 3 Max once again to test out this Duramic 3D filament. It's finely tuned, so it should be good to go. And as always, we're going to clean this with 91% isopropyl alcohol to make sure we get rid of any residuals from the previous print or any oils from my fingers. And we are going to be printing this polygonal Charmander. This does have some pretty nice details, some indentions. We're going to be printing it even smaller, and we'll be back. And as you guys can see here, this is the Duramic 3D printed in this Charmander polygon, much smaller. Details came out absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see those first layers a little bit better. My print settings for this were pretty standard. There's no supports on this specific STL. And as you can see here, I printed at a 0.20 and it came out absolutely awesome. There's no post-processing to this and it looks awesome. So if you guys have been looking to get yourself a gold filament, I highly recommend the Duramic 3D gold filament. Super easy to print with. Print quality came out awesome. Dimensional accuracy awesome. I'll see you guys on the next video.
If you guys are looking for something, that is your gold filament from Duramic. And that is their 3D style, guys, which is very, very cool. Now, we're moving over to our last product of the day, and that is the Anycubic Viper 3D printer with auto leveling. Now, I believe this is Nate probably too.
All right, got everything set up. Next thing we need to do is get some printing on this thing. Now, the included SD card has the manual as well as a test file, as well as a profile for the Anycubic to help with the slicers. Now, there is a test file on here. It's an OWL. They did not put it in the root folder, so you'll have to use the included USB to SD card adapter, and then just move that OWL file to the root. Let's go ahead and get this plugged in, and we're going to go to print, refresh the list. You should see OWL G-code. Now there's going to be two files that say OWL. One's G-code, which is what this uses to print. The other one is just the 3D object itself, the OWL, which the slicer will make into G-code. That's another video. So we're going to click on OWL G-code and click on print.
Cool. See here.
And let this thing start its work. Now let's see here. It gives me some data here. File print rate is 100%. Time is 0. Progress is 0. It gives me the head temperature and the bed temperature. So it doesn't tell me how long the print's going to take, but it does tell me how long the print has been printing. And I think it's just doing a home right now. And we'll see if we can't get our first layer down, huh?
Here we go.
And I'm going to move this closer.
Look at that, guys.
Now, knowing a thing or two about 3D printing, I expect this to take 5-6 hours. When I come back, I will let you know how long it actually did take. And thankfully, the printer will tell me how long it took. That's going down real smooth. I like that. Alright, back in a few hours. Now, I said I was going to be back in a couple of hours. And unfortunately, I think I lied. This says it took 1 hour and 19 minutes to complete the print.
Not bad. That's actually pretty fast.
I was expecting a much longer print time.
Look at that.
Now, I haven't taken off the bed yet. I've not done any post-processing. Now, look at this. Mount it back up on the holder, and this is where the removable magnetic bed comes from.
That's cool.
See how that just popped off? That, from my understanding, I'm new to FDM printing, is one of the biggest pains is getting things off the bed. So this is stuck on pretty good here, but I'm willing to bet with a little bit of flex, I can get underneath it with the included scraper. There it goes. Now I have to go find that. And
so guys, if you need a printer, maybe the Anycubic Viper is the one for you. Now, unfortunately, guys, that was the last product of the day. And hello, Ali. Good morning. Nice to see everybody start popping in at this time of the day. Now, for those that are just getting here, I will explain what happened. Nate's PC crashed during yesterday's stream, and it actually burnt up. So he is without a PC, so I did his stream for this morning. He did order some parts, so hopefully he'll have it fixed by tomorrow at some point, maybe the next day at the latest. But later tonight, you will have Nikita on streaming again later tonight. Plus, Nikita will be doing my morning stream tomorrow morning because I have an appointment that I have to make and cannot miss. So, yeah, he's down right now. It's, one of them things. It's been a very, very eventful week for all of us around here. So, Mr. Dragon Blogger and Mrs. Dragon Blogger are still not feeling good. Nope, Blake, I have said it a million times. No giveaway today at this stream. Now, Nikita stream tonight, there might be a giveaway. So, no giveaway right now. No, all good, man. Oh, man. Yeah, everybody seems to be getting sick right now. So, yeah. So, no giveaways. I'm going to move over. Wrong thing. But, yeah. So, hopefully Nate will be back up and running within the next day or so. One of them things. Nikita will be on this today. And then Nikita will be on tomorrow morning. Now, on top of that, we have a couple other streams going on tomorrow. So, Wednesday, guys, you're going to have, I believe, hopefully either 3 to 4 streams. One will be Nikita in the morning. Then later on in the afternoon, if Nate has his stuff fixed by then, maybe Nate. If not, you will have Deer Power coming on, and then Aster will be coming on after her. So you guys will have a whole bunch of stuff going on. But on top of that note, guys, I am done with my stream. We've gone through all of the product. Yeah, I hope Mr. and Mrs. Dragon Blogger feel better too. Yeah, they still are not feeling good. Oh, yeah. Not fun. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, especially for not being my show. I hope you guys understand, none of these products were actually mine. Going off the top of my head. Yeah, my earbuds put away. We're on tonight, so hopefully you guys will be there for that one. I'm going to go eat, and then I'm probably going to do some more videos. I have quite a bit of product to get through, so I'm going to do that, and I hope you guys all have a good one. Ali, I hope you feel better. Blake, I hope you have fun at your little getaway next week. I believe you said it was. So, see y'all later. I'm out, guys. Have a good one, guys.